Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
High society sharing with you. Laughs and tales, fresh like the dew. Join the chat, find something new.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are back live on Gas Digital. This is High Society Radio. I'm your host, Chris Faga.
I'm Chris Stanley, and Chris, we have company.
We do. Nick Deloitte, possibly one of the most featured guests on the show, rogue tech journalist.
Yes.
Rogue, almost a mercenary. For those of you who are newer listeners, Nick was probably the guest we had on the most in the early years of the
Nick
show.
used to work right by where you work.
Yes.
And then you guys, when you were smoking cigarettes outside, you guys would decide to get 3 beers before coming down here to do the show.
Hell
and Nick
yeah.
was on the show every single time that happened.
Oh, yeah, Nick was fucking all up in it.
Yeah, that's my recollection, I guess. I don't know.
Well, it's like
Many
you're
years
here,
ago.
we're friends, and you're here. Like, maybe we'll do the show. You have
Years
insight
ago.
into things.
Yes,
At the
thank
time
you.
you were working for Motherboard, Vice was huge.
It's
The year
funny.
was 1906.
Yes,
This
yes.
fucking guy
Gold
loves
was just
Vice.
discovered in San Francisco.
There was almost a rush to find it. It was out of control.
Years later, they would name a football team after that.
Now there's just guys huffing rush in San Francisco while they fuck each other's buttholes.
I mean, that's fun.
Progress, you can't stop progress, I guess.
No, of course not. No, Newsom's going to stop it, though. All right.
Yeah, it seems like there's bad things happening.
It seems like things are a little fucking dicey
I
over
don't
in
really-
Cali town.
I bet it's not that bad.
Some people have been posting like it's actually not that bad.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have boots on the ground. I'm not a journalist like Nick DeLeon. Nick, thoughts on California?
It's a shame, but I would agree with your assessment. It feels like it's not that big of a deal.
I bet
actually.
whatever neighborhoods that stuff is happening. Actually, Jorge, you're from L.A.
All this stuff is happening where my family and friends live.
Yeah, of course. Your name is Jorge.
Yeah.
Do even they say it's that, like, they're in that neighborhood? Is your family actually near there?
Yeah, where a lot of the protests are, and like,
Now, are any of them saying it's that bad?
yeah, I have friends who are like purposely going into the shits and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I have a friend who the first day was like sending us a bunch of pictures every time you get shot with like rubber bullets.
Jeez,
Really?
Christ.
Yeah.
Well, there
And,
was that one journalist who you saw
He
the
didn't
cop.
steal any sneakers? What the fuck are you doing?
Wrong color, Chris.
I saw videos of people stealing
What type
sneakers.
of show is this?
Oh, look, but actually, no, he says that, and I believe him. But also, Jorge was telling me all of his friends were just ordering Waymos, which was weird.
To get around? They have them in L.A. now?
I don't know.
They destroyed a couple Waymos, 4 or 5. They lit them on fire.
Why?
Because they
Fuck
Took her job.
They took our jobs.
Now the illegal immigrants are mad that Waymos are taking their job.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Boo.
Yeah.
Before we get into the meat of the show, Chris, Nick DeLeon, and myself, we're having a lovely French dinner earlier this evening around the corner here. And something came up about a plumber.
Yes.
Nick, please.
Well, my lady friend
Mm-hmm.
refuses to believe the correct pronunciation for a certain fictional character.
Okay.
We're going to play, it's not charades, but like guess and say the character's name. Because I can't say it because I would give the game
Of course.
away.
Yes, okay.
It's a he,
Yes.
him.
Uh-huh. Well, I love pronouns.
Yes.
Cool.
He's the primary mascot of Nintendo. He
Okay.
is his vocation. He
Sonic
is
the
a-
Hedgehog.
No, that's the
Link.
other guy.
Link. It has to be Link, doesn't it?
Mr. Game & Watch.
I would almost
Captain
accept-
Falcon.
Castlevania.
Metroid.
That's not even.
And Metroid's good. It's Metroid, isn't it? That's a lady. No, it can't be Metroid.
That's
Metroid's a
that's
Samus.
she, her.
Yeah,
well, I don't know
Samus.
about that
Yeah.
actually.
She's a lady. All right. Yeah, we don't know what her pronouns
Gauntlet
are.
2.
These are all helpful in a way.
Waluigi.
While
Mangione.
he married into the family, I believe.
Okay. All right. Yoshi.
It's not Yoshi.
All right.
We're getting warmer though.
What other Nintendo only
Tetris.
It's Tetris.
It's Tetris.
Tetris is Russian, which
But-
could also be a Brooklyn thing.
Yes.
So,
All right.
could be
Hold
good.
on.
I can see where the confusion comes from.
I'm gonna get. I think I have it.
Uh-huh.
I think Animal Crossing. That's what you're thinking.
Dude,
of.
you're definitely thinking of Animal
It's
Crossing.
You're thinking of
You're
Animal
right.
Crossing.
That's
no,
it.
come on. We're not.
I guess
we
I
haven't-
can go back home now.
That's you're being facetious, Nick.
I think we pronounced all of those correct.
Yeah. Was it Animal Crossing?
Yeah,
I don't think.
so.
I don't.
That's
I don't think that's it.
ridiculous.
I don't think that. I don't think that's it. Hold on. There has to be one other. We brought up Waluigi.
Toe Jam and Earl.
Is it that?
We've gone through a lot of them. I'm like wondering too. Who's
Earthworm Jime.
Toad. Is Toad closer?
Toad is I think was at the wedding.
Toadette. It's Toadette.
Is her name Toadette?
Yeah, Toadette.
There's a
Yeah, I
Toadette.
love
No,
her.
I never
her
knew.
There's a
mushroom
Toadette.
pigtails. Adorable.
Yeah.
They're truffle tails.
Bowser. Daddy Bowser.
Yeah, Bowser is like the neighbor they don't like or something like that. He's close.
Hold on.
He's blowing up Teslas right now with his fire breath.
In the last couple of years, was
Yeah.
there a movie that came out about this character?
There was, and it was. I thought it was fine.
I got it.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer.
I love
Dude,
that.
I love that.
have become death, dog.
Dude, that Oppenheimer game for the original NES though was fire.
I didn't even know there was an
Dude,
Oppenheimer.
it's crazy.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Solid Snake. That's a Nintendo fucking property.
You know,
No,
I
that's
love-
me right here.
I
Yo,
love.
Don't do it.
what?
What's happening?
What? I always do the show. Bricked up. I can assure you
Snake?
right now, Nick,
That was Snake.
Punish Snake is
Punish
one of my
Snake.
favorite memes from 4chan ever. Just Punish Snake is amazing. All right, Chris, you have one more guess, and I'm going to give the last guess.
Okay. Pikachu.
That is it Pikachu?
Detective Pikachu?
I didn't
No?
see that one. Was
Okay.
that?
I'm going to say then,
Ash Ketchup?
is it
Yeah, I remember him.
Super Mario?
I think we've answered the question.
I'm the smartest man alive.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, so what was
First
the
try.
proof?
Someone. So she believes it's pronounced Mario,
No.
and I'm like,
What's she from Yonkers?
I don't.
fuck yourself.
I don't understand. Like he is a plumber from Brooklyn. She's like, oh well, he's Japanese. It's authorial. It doesn't matter. He is a
In
plumber.
the official canon of Super Mario,
Thank you.
is he from Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the movie, I watched the movie.
Both
but-
movies he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think even Lou Albano in the cartoon.
and the
is from
cartoon.
Brooklyn.
The
From
cartoon.
Brooklyn.
You're right.
Yeah.
Did you? I watched that movie on Zach's show.
The original Super
Zach
Mario?
Amico's Midnight Shrek show. And
I've never seen
we watched it. You know the World Trade Center gets destroyed at the end.
What?
Can you pull up the Super Mario Brothers World Trade
Wait,
Center?
really?
This is real. We were watching it. We were like, "What the fuck?" None of us remembered it.
I don't.
We we all had all mind hold it.
Guess what? Koopas don't melt steel beams. Dog.
It's true.
All right. I don't give a fuck. It was an inside job. All right. Let's see this trailer. Wait. Oh, no. It's holy shit. No! Oh my God!
This is shocking.
Play it again. This is fucked up. Not to
Do you
trigger
really not
anyone.
remember this at all?
No,
Dude,
dude.
we were all watching the whole movie.
Mandela effect. Holy shit. Was that the whole scene of it too? That
Yeah,
just fucking 2.5 seconds
Yeah.
of bad whatever. That's not CGI.
Cost $10 million to render that scene.
Oh my God.
That is shocking.
This is just
I don't
like that.
remember that at all.
I remember the Spider-Man trailer for Spider-Man 1.
Oh,
Sam
yeah,
Raimi's
yeah.
Spider-Man. And he was swinging between the towers. And then
No, he
9/11.
catches a blimp or something, right? Or like a plane.
No, yeah, he catches a helicopter. And he
Right.
fucking hangs that shit up between the twin
And
towers.
they had to get rid of that.
They had to get rid of that shit.
That's
Yeah.
right. I know.
Fucking Bin Laden, dog.
What a cunt.
Right? Yeah, Bin Laden.
That was it's Bin Laden.
But yeah, that's right. You're right.
So are you gonna play this audio to your lady friend
Yeah.
and make her realize?
I always pronounce it Super Mario.
It's Super
Natalie,
Mario.
Natalie, you're stupid in Italian.
Oh, by the way, before Natty Ice jumps on, thank you for the Natty Ices, the beer from Natty Ice, the person.
These are so much better than those PBRs. They really are.
So Nick,
Yeah.
before Natty Ice, we're gonna get to you in just a hot second. We've been drinking. What are they called? PBR Ice, PBR
No, it's like PBR
Bold,
Black.
something like that.
Sounds good.
I know you're fucking out west now.
Yeah.
Don't.
PBR Black sounds like it's a prison rodeo.
It's so fucking hot. PBRblacks.com. Don't get any
prepped the bull.
Jesus Christ. Don't get anything other than regular PBR.
Okay. I literally don't know what
It was fine. Like they didn't have Natty Ice at Key Food for a while. And the reason why we drink
Seafood.
Natty Ice on this show, if you're in Manhattan, one tall boy of Coors Light costs as much as this 15-pack of Natty Ice.
Yeah. And I don't want to fucking make everyone super fucking depressed, but we have enough money to buy 15 packs.
Yeah.
I said forget about it,
I said forget about it, cuz.
Cuh Army, rise up in them comments everywhere. All right? Everyone's got fucking be calling each other Cuh. Just want to let you guys know that. Outside of all this fucking Super Mario talk.
Natalie, do you pronounce it Super Mario?
I think that I say Super Mario, but he says Mario. It's a meme Mario.
Yeah, but I don't care what he says. He's Japanese.
That's fair.
And wait, Jorge
He doesn't know how to pronounce his own stupid name. I
I'm
knew a Chinese girl when I was growing up. Her mom pronounced her name Bethany.
I love that.
I'm woke, so I go by what people say that their name is.
No, I don't do that.
This fucking entire show is infected with the woke mind.
I play black guy from New York in the 90s. If I mispronounce your name once, that's it. These motherfuckers motherfuckers I know for 30 years call me Vega.
That's cool. Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, the gay one.
Nah, that guy was just Spanish.
He was the game. He was just Spanish.
I'm gay.
I mean, it's fucking. He could have been Italian or Spanish, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like from Italy. I mean, Italian American.
Zips, you know?
They love pussy. Italian Americans. They fucking love
Oh,
box.
Cuomo, he's not a homo. Remember that one?
Cuomo has pierced nipples, and that's why I'm voting for him.
Sure.
Who are you voting for, Nick, in the New York primary? Even though
I'm going to illegally vote for Zoran, whatever that young man's name is.
I saw, actually, we were hanging out with Nick. I saw him just stuffing ballots because there were just some in the
They just
lower
let you
side.
vote illegally now. So what difference does it make? I'm going to vote here. I'm going to vote in Arizona.
Yeah, they took your ID away when you tried to vote. They're like, here's an extra couple ballots. We'll take your ID and we'll trade it.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's ranked choice. You need a bunch of these.
Oh, you guys do that out here. They tried to get that in Arizona, and we rejected it because
Yeah.
it's fake.
It's all
I don't think
fake.
it's a bad idea. Ranked choice.
No, it's fun. It's kind of confusing when you
Why
first
is
see it, but then it's fun
They
afterwards.
explain it in like 2 seconds.
Oh, look at the big brain. Chris knows everything about voting for people.
Voting expert. I didn't
Oh,
know.
but you are actually in the government, so you still are, right?
Yeah.
All right, nice.
3 times.
3 times. Hit him with the fucking cub button on that one, dog.
When a nigga talking stupid and you want to say something, hit him with the
Cut.
button.
That's right. It's Cuh Army. So, outside of being a rogue journalist, Nick is
Yeah.
here, and he is also our foreign correspondent and
Yes.
our tech advisor.
Yeah.
Now,
He
Nick,
certainly looks for it.
oh my God, I love
I get that a lot. I don't know why though.
You get that in Arizona?
No,
Where you
I
look
will
like you're clearly from?
Well, what I will say
With that shirt on?
is
I love that shirt.
we got a little irrigation system put to water the plants about a month ago.
Oh, sure, you're in the desert. Yeah.
We're in the desert. You got to water the plants. And the 2 kids, there were like 20 who did it, were Mexican. Mexican as the day is long, as they say out west.
Is that a real thing?
That's the thing we invented out there.
Okay,
actually.
it's good.
Nice.
It's
That's
good.
a good saying. I like it.
And they were like, "You're not Mexican. What are you?" They were like confused to see me. I was
But
like,
they knew you were some kind of Spanish.
They knew exactly,
And
but
they asked in
couldn't.
Spanish.
No, they spoke. They were you know,
Oh,
they're
that's
American.
nice.
They were dudes.
Yeah.
They were cool, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm
but
sure.
they were like, "You look different. What are you?" And I was like, "Well, young man, I'll be 40 next year, so I always call young man. I am Puerto Rican." And they're like, "That's interesting because I almost thought you were Puerto Rican. I guess he had a
nice.
friend once back in the day who was Dominican, which is kind of like Puerto Rican. So I was like, "Oh, you must
Well,
be from the East
Dominicans and
Coast."
Puerto
Don't say
Ricans
that
at
to
least
a
live in New York together, and that is
Yes.
the stereotype of those things.
Yes.
But I also love that Mexicans from Arizona stereotyped you as being obviously almost Dominican.
Yes, which
So
you know,
close.
it hurt a little bit for a minute, but I was like, you know what, these are kids.
Yeah,
you
they're
can't get
just
too mad.
young bros
Yeah.
putting in irrigation
They're
system.
just trying to work, trying to make that money. I respect it. So
There's no difference between them and the fucking Romans. You know what I mean?
in many ways,
And I think
they're
about
identical.
that every.
Because of the irrigation
I
thing?
think about that every day. That's Mexican day laborers. That's my Roman Empire.
I talked to them. I was like, you guys think about Rome a lot because there was a thing going around like a year and a half ago
Uh-huh.
that men just constantly think about Rome.
We love Rome.
I don't know if the Zoomers are into that. And they said, yeah, they did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, all right.
They're into stoicism.
Oh God,
They are. They're
I
into so
love-
many wacky things.
I love being stoic. That's like me. Fucking just boil down to my essence.
You can't-
Stoicism.
I'm gonna throw this out there.
Marcus Aurelius,
You
dog.
can't be a podcaster and stoic. I'm just gonna throw that out there to anybody who's spewing that on the internet.
I'm so white and so stoic. I have a podcast about just giving everything away.
Is it being look?
This is being about pre-present.
Strong silent type shit. You
Sigma.
can't have a podcast
Sigma, dog.
and be stoic.
Marcus Aurelius was the first Sigma dude. Even before fucking the Tate brothers.
Really?
And did you know I just found out they're the fucking CEOs of Tate's Cookies?
What?
It's like I love the cookies,
And it's
but I don't
crazy
like
because their
them.
real names are Ben and Jerry Tate.
No,
Holy shit.
no.
I didn't know that.
I signed up for multiples of their courses,
Oh, really?
and I never learned any of that.
Oh, why would you?
I was shit posting a lot on TikTok.
yeah.
Was cutting up.
Well, that's how
clips
you
for
get
them.
new. That's how you get people to use your promo code for their course.
Yes, it's like I just need people to start using this promo code
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
For the love of God.
Please.
I'm so fucking unpromoted. All right, let me get to my point before that fucking tangent. Nick,
Yeah.
you're a fucking tech guy. You
Yes.
love circuit boards and fucking
All that
Fucking
stuff.
Electricity.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tesla coils.
I
Mhm.
call this guy fucking Tesla. You know what I mean? All right.
Mhm.
What's up with Apple? Why are they doing so well? Because apparently Apple, what was the event this week from Apple?
Apple this week on Monday. So whenever you're listening, WWDC is their big developer conference for the year. They have it every year. They've had it every year for the past million years.
Yeah.
Basically, they use it to show off the new.
To bring it back to
version.
Newton.
They might want to at this point.
Oh, it went that poorly.
So they usually describe the new version of iOS, Mac OS. Here in the fall, we're going to release iOS, whatever.
Is it all software?
It's
Is it hard-
1,000 songs in your shoes.
You know what's cool?
Now you're thinking, why are you here? You should be out there.
You know what's not cool? 1,000 songs. You know what's cool? Infinite songs on Spotify.
Yeah.
That you don't know.
Spotify's lossy compression. Why would you do that to yourself?
I hate loss or whatever.
Yeah.
We have an audio file on our hands here, folks. All right. So, do they ever do hardware, or is it just software at WWDC?
Primarily software. So
Okay.
you have an iPhone, you have a Mac, laptop, whatever.
I would never go to that. I only go to the hardware convention because
I always do the show bricked up. You say you're hard during your podcast once.
but you say you are always. You didn't say
But-
you didn't say you were hard once. You once said you were hard. Because we can't see what's happening under this table.
No, this table protects you from the bricks.
Yeah.
Solid wood. I don't know what's going on.
All right, you know what? Never mind. All right. So,
Speaking of solid wood.
Don't. I always do the show bricked up. He fucking busted. Nick, I need you to tell us
Yeah.
about this
So-
Apple software conundrum.
So they've done two, I would call them major things.
Okay.
One, you know how there's iOS 18, but then Mac OS like fucking 12. So the numbers are all over the place.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
they've said is, you know what, we're not doing that anymore. We're going to call it all 26. iOS 26, Mac OS 26, iPad OS 26, Vision OS. You know what?
It seems like Apple's going to join the 27 club after this.
Oh shit! Bang,
Boom!
bang, baby, bang, bang.
Rumors suggest that is what's going to happen. We don't know yet, though.
All right,
We don't
so,
know yet. So they've done that.
they've evened out all the fucking.
All the numbers. I know, right?
Yeah,
So-
I was worried about that.
A lot of us were.
I like snow leopard. Is that still? A
I
thing?
liked Snow.
a little Mac humor for you people.
I was at the launch of Snow Leopard at the Fifth Avenue store back in 2007.
Wait, hold on.
Dog. So that's true.
I forgot to tell everyone that we had the coolest person alive
On the
booked
show, yeah. It's
tonight.
crazy.
I didn't really want to say that much.
Guys, we got to talk about our newest sponsor, Fat Dick Hot Chocolate. Fat Dick Hot Chocolate is my own company. I went around the world and I searched all the ingredients to put into a hot chocolate. And you go to fatdickhotchocolate.net and you'll get the dick fatteningest hot chocolate you can get.
I remember when you were in the jungles of Ethiopia and you had a satellite phone and you're like,
Sat phone.
you had a sat phone and you're like, Stanley, I think I found the perfect cocoa leaves filled with magical powers that make your dick
To
fat.
make your dick fat.
Yeah.
It's got all the
And
things that make your dick fat in
what
there.
I told you was pick that shit and bring it back to America. And let's
Hell
grow it
yeah.
here.
We're gonna add some other stuff to it. That's
Yeah,
gonna
other
make your
stuff.
dick all
Yeah.
thicked up.
Yeah, just we pour fucking Celsius in there.
Yeah. Celsius makes your dick thick.
Yeah. But with the fucking Fat Dick hot chocolate, cocoa leaves you found.
It's like spinach for your dick.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Fucking Popeye.
So go to Fat Dick Hot Chocolate, use the promo code LAZ, and you will get 10% off your order plus 7 million rewards points. That's fatdickhotchocolate.net. That promo code is LAZ for 10% off and 70 million rewards points. Fatdickhotchocolate.net. Let's get back to this show.
All right.
So the second big thing,
Okay.
arguably bigger,
Okay.
there's going to be a new user interface for iOS. They're calling it Liquid Glass.
Okay.
and
Why would they
it's-
call it that?
Well, because it kind of resembles glass.
Natty Ice, can you find just go on Twitter and just search
Kind
Liquid
of
Glass
semi-transparent. The impolite way to put it is, did you guys ever use Windows Vista back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And how it was way, way worse than Windows 10 that came out right before it.
It's basically
Like Windows
Vista.
10 was pretty fucking sweet.
Windows
And
10 was awesome.
And then they
Yeah,
switched
still
it.
awesome.
Apple. Yeah. To 11. All right,
They
this,
switched
looks
to
like,
Vista. And it
Oh, yeah,
sucked
yeah, yeah.
balls.
all right, this looks just like regular glass.
Yeah, it's not liquid at all.
It's not liquid yet. You gotta give it.
Also, wouldn't liquid glass like burn your hand when you're holding your phone?
It's just gonna be too hot, dude. I know what glass feels like.
It brings
What
them to
temperature
life.
is glass?
Who the fuck is
Shows
that?
their
Who the hell's
personality
Alan Dye?
And defines their
I
purpose.
think he's new. I
At
don't
Apple,
remember seeing him.
we've
in the
always
past.
believed it's the deep integration of hardware and software.
Pause this.
They make
That's
One-
just like my iPad. looks.
One, who chose that guy? Two,
He could be the guy.
who dressed that guy? Go back to his outfit.
I think Sam Altman dressed him.
Why is he dressed? What is that shirt?
That's a,
Nat, help
That's-
me out.
That's called a shacket.
Yes, I just recently heard about this. A shacket.
No, it is a shacket. I know
Alright,
what a shacket
okay.
is.
I've never heard of that.
But
term.
Yeah.
it does not
That's a
look
thing.
good on this man.
I just think it's too
I
tight.
agree.
I don't like the color.
What's wrong with the color?
It looks like dead penis color. Like all
it
penises
was-
turn that color when they die, even black guys.
We're coming off like the menswear guy right now. But the problem is that the shirt is also the same color as the jacket.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's fucking bad news bears.
And it's too close to like what his skin color would look
Ooh.
like if he was dying of cancer.
Or his dick was just dying.
Yeah, it died. Just his dick died.
All right. So this guy is dressed like shit, and Apple is going to tell us something.
hardware and software that makes interacting with technology intuitive, beautiful, and a joy to use.
I don't want to circle things.
I was
iOS
just
7
gonna ask,
introduced
do you
a
guys like
simplified
circling things in
design
your iPad?
built on distinct layers, smooth animations, and new colors. It redefined our design language for years to come. Now, with the powerful advances in our hardware, silicon, and graphics
What's this guy's name
technologies,
again?
Carl?
I don't know. I haven't seen him before this thing.
Alan
Dye.
Dye. I wish Alan would die.
God.
Boom. But I mean, like, is he the coolest guy? Is he the most charismatic guy
This is the funny thing
that's
about
currently working at Apple?
any of these things, because there was an OpenAI thing that came out, and the people were essentially all Alan Dyes. It's just like all the people that work. They don't seem to. They shouldn't hire actors because that's maybe too fucking obvious.
The thing is, whatever you want to say about Elon Musk, at least he's like got some. He's got more. He's autistic and has more personality than whoever the fuck this guy is.
Alan Dye should not be in this situation. Like Steve Jobs, when he would go up and tell those
Sure,
things.
like
Like,
even Tim Apple.
sure, yeah. Tim Apple's like, because of the situation they're in now, his little
He's
luster's fucking rubbed off a little bit. All right, let's go back to Alan. I hope he gets the liquid glass sooner rather than later.
You want me to put this on like 1.5 speed?
No,
can
let's
you
just
just
watch it.
or
Okay.
just search like just to see the UI? Just
I mean,
just
I'm
wanna see-
enjoying just every time this guy talks, getting
All right.
mad and shitting.
All right,
on
let's
him,
go.
if
Let's
you
go.
wanna
All right, let's
watch
just
some more
let's
of it.
just play some more of that.
Today, we're excited to announce our broadest design update ever. Our goal is a beautiful new design that brings joy and delight to every user experience.
What joy
One
and
that's more
delight?
personal
They
and
love
puts
the word
greater
delight.
focus on your content,
Tech loves
Literally,
that.
no one
while still
cares about
feeling
software
instantly
updates.
familiar.
It's only annoying.
And for the first time, we're introducing a universal design across our platforms. This unified design language creates a more harmonious experience as you move between products while maintaining the qualities that make each unique.
You remember how everybody loved those
Inspired by
phones
the
Windows made?
I had one.
Yeah, keep playing this.
physicality and richness of Vision OS, we challenged ourselves to make something purely digital feel natural and alive. From how it
That looks so
to how
stupid.
it
That's
feels
so
as it
bad.
dynamically responds to touch. To achieve this,
No,
we began
why?
rethinking
All
the
right, pause
fundamental
this.
elements.
So they've given us a magnifying glass we didn't need.
Why would you? You could just do this thing
Just pinch it and zoom.
and just go back to the other way.
That's all you had to do. We were all happy with that. That's not what you had to do. That was already existed, and we were all
It's
happy
so
with
dumb.
it. So now there's a magnifying glass on your iPhone. Okay. How much? All right, Nick.
By the way, I'm anti-circling things on tablets. Like,
Oh, it's just
I don't like the Google circle this thing and I'll find it for you to buy. It's like, but you're fucking Google. Figure out better shit to do with Google.
That's a whole other story.
I don't need the fucking lamp.
You want the lamp though, dog.
In the moment, I will forget about the lamp. So you don't need the circle thing.
Circle it though. You won't forget it. All right,
Hate it.
Nick.
Yeah.
How much money
Ugh.
would you say
Uh-huh.
was put into this UI update? For
I mean, in the millions for sure. I mean, that's a pretty
anyone
safe.
could have fucking said that, Nick. You're the goddamn tech guy.
100 million.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
good. That's $100 million. You're here
Yeah,
first.
well sourced information.
All right.
A lot of money.
100 million and one.
I think you're right. I think actually you're fucking
It might be
even
right.
closer.
I don't know.
Holy shit.
A lot of. I mean, it I
And that's
think
the update.
that's all she wrote, folks. I think the issue is that phones are basically finished.
Maxed out.
They're maxed out.
Mhm.
Everyone's
No one cares.
more or less happy. No one really cares anymore. I was saying at our
Even
fancy
at
dinner
computers.
earlier, it's like,
Yeah.
does anyone even know what version phone they have? Oh, I have the iPhone 14. I don't know. I got one of them.
Yeah,
It works.
You have iPhone.
I've got an iPhone.
It is a phone.
Mhm.
It is a phone. Yeah, it is a phone that uses Snow Leopard or whatever this is. iOS 626.
One of
It's
them.
certainly not digital glass or whatever.
Well, not right now. In the fall, it
Yeah,
will.
they will eventually make you have this thing.
Yeah.
you
So
go on.
that was my next question, Chris.
Yeah.
Now, can I just never get the update?
Yeah, you can refuse to update it for as long as you want. The issue there will be you'll stop getting security updates, and then maybe a hacker will get into your system.
I'm so
wouldn't want
sick
that.
of hackers.
Yeah, me too.
They're constantly.
Just
It's
leave me
also,
alone.
like, dude, I think technology sucks now.
You're a caveman. You've
There's
never liked
nothing
technology.
cool.
Honestly, it is. Yeah, I was going on the show
Remember
for the
how
new
excited
listeners.
you all were about crypto?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're all rich now. We all bought
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
Bitcoin,
Billions.
so it doesn't really matter.
We
So-
were in.
But there is definitely, it's not as exciting as it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
There's nothing going on. The AI is the thing, which is cool, obviously, and useful.
You know when I knew it was over? What's that tech convention everybody goes to?
CES?
Exotica. Oh no, yeah, CES.
Well, isn't that next door?
I think so,
I
yeah.
went to AVN. I went to there once.
Okay.
They were used to
Bet
be.
you fucking did.
They
So
were there concurrently. once
CES,
upon a
I
time.
remember one of the things, it was probably the last time we ever talked about it on the show afterwards. And one of the things that every fucking tech site was reporting on, there was a thing that folded shirts for you.
Oh, yeah.
But it didn't actually fold the shirt. You had to like put it on.
No, it was like a weird
gingerly,
board.
And it was just like, shunk, shunk, shunk.
Yeah. yeah.
And it was just like, and then you had to take it off.
You
Like,
slide
that's
it out.
harder than folding a shirt.
Yeah. You know what I do? I drop it off to an Asian man named Jorts.
Yeah.
And he fucking does it for me.
That's also what I do.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. Look, it's like a fucking $1.05 a pound,
Yeah, whatever, dude.
but it's worth it.
Yeah.
And guess what? All those clothes never find a drawer. They just sit in the back.
Yeah, because they're folded so fucking tightly.
So tight.
You don't even
I
need to
do
put them
remember
away.
that.
They're
I
not
used
taking
to
up any
do that.
space in your house.
Bro, he fucking compresses these clothes
crazy.
so well.
I don't even know how they're doing it.
It's unbelievable.
That's a good
Dude,
question.
he's hitting it with like a spirit bomb or something. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, it's great. Oh, the compression in my clothing. Love it. All right.
Let's
so
see Silicon Valley do that.
they can.
Thanks for
Can't.
nothing.
That's why China's going to beat us.
Well,
among the reasons.
I
Some
pre-
of the many reasons.
I pre-ordered an Optimus robot. So
Oh, that
I think
would be
could
nice.
go for it.
I think
What's an
those
Optimus robot?
those
Turn
are
it into a truck?
cool.
No, it's just fucking what Elon called it.
Oh. Jesus, what a hack.
No shit. It's fucking.
You called your robot Optimus?
Yes.
You fucking child.
Yes. He's a cunt. All right, Nick. How many Optimus robots will the world have?
None.
I think a lot. I think
Really? Is this
yeah,
real?
I mean, it's very early, but if you have a robot that will do your laundry, clean the house. Like there's hours potentially. I mean, depending on the model, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, there's a lot of hours that you burn the average person burns just doing chores around the house. And if you get $10,000 robot will do all that shit for the rest of your life. I'm like, that's not a bad.
Yeah, that's a good buy.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm
That's
pre-ordered.
worth 7 Steam Decks or whatever.
Yeah. And then I'll have more time to just scroll. I could just,
which is what it's all about. At the
just
end of the
scroll.
day,
I can
of
more
course.
interact with other tech.
I play my Steam Deck.
Yeah, I can interact with other tech companies. Now
Hold
that there's
on,
other
you
things.
mentioned Steam Deck twice. Let me interject. Are you a fan of the Steam Deck? Are you
I
a
don't
big
know. I'm not buying a Switch 2. I've decided
Okay.
I'm gonna get either a ROG Ally or a Steam Deck in the next.
I have a Steam Deck. I have a Switch 1, not 2, so I'm.
I have
I'll
a
see.
Switch
I'll see
1.
myself out.
I believe. No, we all have Switch ones.
Yeah,
We're in the Switch One crew.
I got a pretty cheap one during the pandemic. Somebody was trying to get rid of it. His kid didn't play it.
Ew, what a nerd.
Yeah,
I'm talking about you, not the kid.
it's fine.
He's not playing the Switch. You got to make $100.
Now emulators are good enough. You can emulate fucking Dreamcast on your fucking phone.
Oh, can you?
Sure can. Oh yeah.
That's fucking sick. Put me onto that
This
list.
is all we ever wanted as teenagers. I just wanted to play fucking Power Stone wherever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's anywhere I want.
Yeah,
Can we get there already? Here we are.
Maybe a little Crazy Taxi when I'm sick of Power Stone. Who
Yeah,
knows? Shenmue.
I'm trying to get blown in this rest stop and play Crazy Taxi so I keep my driving skills up.
Well, we made that. That's
It's happening.
so, yeah.
It's
So
all
tech
happening.
is not entirely terrible, but yeah, for sure. There's a malaise, as we call it in the business.
Okay.
A malaise.
Nick, who is the hot shit tech guy who's on YouTube, the black dude who
Marcus Brownlee.
why you are
Yeah.
so much better than Marcus Brownlee. I'm not even joking.
I don't know who that is.
You might pull up like just
He's
his face.
pretty big.
Is it
You
Neil
might-
deGrasse Tyson? Is that who you're thinking of?
No, it's a
No,
guy
no.
who's fucking nerdier,
No.
to be honest.
There's no way. Neil deGrasse Tyson sounds like a sweater.
It's fucking good.
Neil's pretty nerdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Marcus Brownlee.
He's
this
some
guy.
guy.
Do you recognize?
He's cool.
Oh, that guy's pretty nerdy.
Yeah.
Not when he's not wearing a bow tie.
You could have been Marcus Brownlee because
Well,
he's gonna
coulda,
fall.
Woulda, shoulda.
Just fucking. start
By the way,
making YouTube
Marcus
videos.
Brownlee is what a fucking racist AI would call that guy.
I've created this character for you.
Marcus Brownlee.
Wait a minute.
He's good at STEM. It's what we've always wanted.
He's a STEM major.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah. No, not a crack STEM.
Oh.
No.
Oh, the other kind.
Yeah.
Science. Nick, what's going on with Israel and Iran? Because
Well,
you are,
Yeah.
by far,
Yeah.
our most foreign correspondent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
our most foreign.
You
looking
live in
correspondent.
Arizona.
KB
so-
Burke does not look as foreign as you.
No, yeah, exactly.
Well, gentlemen, Israel and Iran do not get along for whatever reason.
Understood.
Reasons that go that.
I names, you know,
Yeah.
And
it's-
Israel's like cucked them out a couple times.
a
last
couple
year.
times.
It's Israel has a very
How'd you get
powerful.
cucked out by the Jews.
We're gonna get
What?
We're gonna get a strike.
What? I'm from New York. I'm going with the Nebuchadnezzar Jew thing.
How you doing? I know. Nick,
They don't get along. They're not friends.
No.
So what's been going on for the past couple months? Trump has sent his boy, begins with a W, to negotiate with
Wario.
Iran. To Waluigi, one of the two. I forget.
Wario.
Wario.
He fucking said Wario.
Wario. I forget.
Yeah,
the last name is Wario. Yeah,
it's
a weird
Wario,
family
yeah.
thing. I don't know. He's trying to negotiate with Iran. They're afraid and have been afraid for Iran to develop a nuclear bomb for since we were kids.
It's scary.
It's like Iran is 1 week away from developing, and they don't want that to happen for reasons, I suppose.
Well, to be fair,
Yes.
Iran is a theocracy who has stated they want to end the Israeli state.
So if you're Israel, you understandably.
I would understand. I would be if I was
Yes.
if I was living in Israel because I evaded taxes in another country and had to go there.
Yeah. Of course.
I would be terrified if Iran got.
It's a legitimate.
That'd be bad.
Yeah, it would be
It
terrible.
would be objectively bad.
Not good.
It would be like if Mexico next door was like, we really don't like America and we're going to do something about it. And they just say that constantly.
Well, who's gonna buy all your coke?
Yeah,
Well,
idiots.
Stupid.
One hand doesn't know what the other hand's doing.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much, yeah.
like every other
It's kind
organization.
of Wild West down there.
So the latest as of this afternoon was that Israel has basically sent out like a warning, a maritime warning. there's a deadline for Sunday, and when this comes out, there's a very soon deadline, and if negotiations do not
Sunday.
yeah,
war.
we might be in another war in the Middle East,
Now,
which is just what we lost.
Nukasaurus.
Now, when you say we, is that the royal we, or do you mean the United States of America?
Well, I mean, that's a spicy question. It would be Israel, which is to say the United States.
Why is that? Where do they get? They have all their bomb factories
Which
there.
is very
right?
close allies, I guess is
Understood.
the polite way to put that.
Okay. So by Sunday.
So in a couple days,
we could find ourselves in war.
Here's the thing. This may never come out. This podcast episode may never be published.
Luckily, we're live on Gas Digital.
So
You should be using. Here's the thing. Every
If you're a free
podcast
user.
every podcast could be your last. Use that promo code HSR at gasdigital.com.
I want to tell the listeners of High Society Radio, when you're on your deathbed, surrounded by your family, you're not going to be thinking about, oh, I should have worked more. Oh, I should have seen more of my children's games. I should have made more love to my wife. No. You're going to think to yourself as you're croaking,
I wish I listened to more podcasts.
why, Chris, you're exactly correct. Why didn't I listen to more pods? Why didn't I listen to more people chop it up about news of the day? Why didn't I do that? So, where do they have to go, Chris?
Gasdigital.com.
And what do they have to do?
Use promo code HSR.
Seize the day. Listen to more podcasts. Hear other people talking.
I'm kind of worried about this whole Iran thing. I think we should move to Qatar.
I've
Really?
heard good things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it seems pretty good over there.
They pulled off the World Cup. I mean, there wasn't really
They
any
got all these
problems.
jobs where you could build soccer stadiums or whatever. It seems like
Yeah.
good pay and all.
Yeah, there's
you know?
a shit ton. It's seriously a lot of soccer stadiums.
Experience a world beyond.
And it's like wild because like they're literally in the hottest place on the planet.
Yeah, it's good.
And yet they're able to just pull off all this construction
It's
and like
great, yeah.
logistics and infrastructure. It's wild.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm getting a Qatari switch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So can you like put it in English or is it just gonna be straight Qatari? Arabic?
Yeah, it's just Qatari. It's just Pitfall.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I mean, they own PSG, the big soccer, one of the best soccer, probably they just won the Champions League.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
So the proof's in
Wow.
the pudding. There you go.
Yeah. Qatar.
Wow. For
Straight
them
out.
to like back and be able to fund a team like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's great.
It's pretty nuts.
That's why Iran sucks and Qatar is great.
I mean, I could go as far as saying that, sure.
Yeah.
Because look, Qatar's not bringing us into some fucking hellish world war.
No.
No. So, all right, give me a percentage, Nick, of a possibility of a Israeli attack in country within their borders. Those are the specific.
Well, I mean, Iran did launch missiles a couple months ago that did reach Israel.
But only like a couple of them actually made it past that Iron Dome.
Yeah, I mean, a few did technically. But this is one of those things where if it happens, it's going to be bad. Like, there's not going to be, they kind of like,
No,
trade,
if they
whatever.
invade, put
Yeah.
boots on the ground in Iran,
Yeah.
it's going to be a problem.
It's going to be a bad because Iran
is so much bigger than
it's-
Israel.
I was about to say, it's
It's
gigantic.
crazy.
It's a giant place,
It's a
and
huge-
it's one big mountain. It's not
is it?
like Iran is basically a giant.
It's Mordor.
mountain.
Dog.
So all their stuff's buried underground.
So you're saying Tel Aviv is Minas Tirith?
I don't know enough about the thing.
Why
I
is
don't
that-
even
why
know.
is that
That's
so
Lord of the
funny?
Rings, right? I think that
You drop a fucking Mordor.
Dude, my brother's living in my house. He fucking watches Mad Harry Potter. I don't fucking know if it was Harry
That's not Lord of the Rings.
I know. I just don't fucking care about any of this.
I'm talking about Gandalf, dog. I'm talking about these
That's BB
motherfuckers
in this
called
analogy, right?
the Hobbits, dog. They're from the Shire.
No, they're
West.
Persians. Oh, I thought we were still talking about the war.
You're the one who made the very apt fucking observation that Iran is nothing but Mordor.
I literally said that, and I was like, I hope that was right.
It was. And then I dropped the fucking Minas Tirith shit, dog. And then you're like, what's that?
I don't know what that
Hurts
means at
my-
all.
Never mind. We're not going to go down this road.
You a Hobbit guy?
I don't know what's happening right now.
You fucking prick.
You never read Lord of the Rings?
No, actually, I have
That's
not.
good.
And
He
you
loves
have the
it.
balls.
I read like 50 pages, but no, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I didn't.
come on.
I also.
Once I get the second breakfast, I'm like, I'm out of here.
What? Who doesn't want a second breakfast?
Yeah, it made me go get a second breakfast.
What's fucked up is, and we've talked about this before, but Peter Thiel and Palmer Luckey, they fucking are naming their horrible death companies after Lord of the Rings shit, Palantir and Andoril. It's fucking really annoying to me.
That would bug me.
It actually, then at one point when I think Palantir.
My favorite thing is muscle relaxers. So fucking, I can't. So much.
Oh, muscle
Really
relaxers
fucks everything up.
is right next to Minas Tirith.
Yeah.
Tolkien created the term muscle relaxers.
Wait, was it Brave New World? Is Soma is the drug? Right?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
it. Exactly. Yeah. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry I brought up a topic that you didn't know anything about.
It's all right.
This watch is
Nobody's nerfing.
unobtainium.
That's what I say.
I thought it was vibrant.
That's a nice timepiece you got over there.
All right. Chris, are you aware of the company called Deloitte? No. I didn't even finish my fucking sentence, you prick.
You know I wasn't gonna know about it. I just been watching Becker for 3 weeks. My house.
I like Becker.
It's fine. It's pretty good. That guy's real pissed.
Okay. He has some burn his saddle. Loves that diner downstairs though. Yeah. Or next door. All right. Natty Ice, can you bring up the Deloitte commercial that I saw that I sent to you? So
what is Deloitte?
All right, so Deloitte, you know what? Watch the commercial, then try to guess. That's what we'll do.
Okay.
Because
this one. Okay. I know what you're talking about. I was like, what?
All right, so let's hit play.
Your daughter's turning 9 today, and your company's merger is turning on you. Time isn't on your side, but the team is. Specialists who know data, strategy, and finance.
Ben, what do you got for me?
Not what? It's Botox, bitch. What are your bags?
Hi, everyone. The dream team.
A team that knows you can't enjoy your daughter's big day, worried about your company's reputation. Deloitte. Together makes progress.
Wait, is Deloitte Zoom? I don't understand what I just watched.
Okay, you know what?
Really? That's interesting. Okay.
All right.
Was that your?
I've never had a job.
That's right.
So Deloitte is not Zoom, but that's a good guess. You would think that from that commercial.
Basically.
Is it Monday.com?
I have to use that, and I don't like it.
Sometime
Is it Slack? Is that what Slack is?
Slack and Monday.com assist the people that work at Deloitte, but that's not what they do.
Okay.
So Nick,
They just tell you how to use Slack?
you're getting closer to be
Really?
totally honest, but
Honestly.
it's not Slack. It's pretty. That's
There's
actually
a whole company with a commercial that just is really like, hey, we're going to explain all this shit that you don't want to know to you.
you're almost
I might
there.
need to go to
You're
Deloitte.com.
almost there. So Nick,
Yeah.
I kind of know. It was sort of explained to me, but tell me what you think. Deloitte
Is it
does.
Salesforce? Is that what that is?
No. Again, that's a whole other thing. I'm not sure what Salesforce does.
Nobody knows what Salesforce.
No one does.
They're a
Nobody
staffing
knows.
company, right?
Had software.
That's how Gandalf got the staff.
Motherfuck. There's nothing to do with Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Nick, try to
Deloitte.
explain what Deloitte is.
Deloitte is a consultancy. So
Yeah.
basically, what that means is they charge companies a ton of money,
A disgusting amount of money.
a lot of money, to advise them on things.
On like brand changes or internally or whatever. So this
What?
is
Go
So
to their
the-
website.
So this is what as they bring that up. This is what I heard. Like what one of the things they do. Like let's say you work. I don't know. Let's just say you work for like a big restaurant group, and you want to
McDonald's.
Let's say you work for McDonald's. Yeah. So their junior associates.
No.
It doesn't matter.
In and out. first.
I'm just trying to
Better,
explain.
much better.
No, PF Chang's. PF Chang's.
Now I can explain it so much better.
PF Chang's.
PF Chang's.
All right.
PF Chang's calls
All
Deloitte.
right.
So Deloitte will then find their junior people will find like the most like successful people they could find in a restaurant business. Like say someone who was a high up in some sort of other rival company.
General So.
General So's.
Okay.
Right? They'll find General So or one of his underlings.
Okay.
And then they will
Private So.
Yeah. They'll reach out on LinkedIn to them.
Uh-huh.
And they're doing this all day long for all of their assignments. For it doesn't matter what the company is. Doesn't matter.
Now,
the industry.
LinkedIn is Link from Nintendo. And he's in your mouth because you're gay.
Just trying to do a fucking podcast. Just trying to explain to the people. Don't.
I'm gay.
That's a new one.
So their people will find these experts in said industry.
Mm-hmm.
Pay them, the person, like say you're like a guy who used to work at fucking General So's, right?
Mhm.
And
But General So's a guy.
one of his underlings.
Okay.
Then you'll be
Corporal So.
Corporal So.
Lieutenant? I don't know.
We'll say Corporal Chowski.
This isn't the fucking important part.
All right.
They'll reach out to you,
Okay.
offer you thousands of dollars to interview you for an hour.
So Lieutenant Dim Sum is interviewing at Deloitte.
Yeah, for the sake of this example, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
And you will be reached out to, and they'll say, we'll give you $5,000 to talk to you for 2 hours.
Okay.
To tell us about your industry. And then they interview you for fucking 2 hours. And they give you $5,000 and they say goodbye. You never see them again.
That's pretty sweet.
And then they take that data and put it into Excel sheets. And they do that for many, many
How much do they charge to other people that want to see the Excel sheets?
Millions and millions.
Infinite money.
Infinite money.
dollars.
It's them.
Wait,
And
how do I get this
$50.
$5,000?
you have to be an expert in something that they need expertise on.
Just tell them to call me, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
I know all about Lord of the Rings.
Motherfuck. It's just week in and week out. So that's what Deloitte does. Now they're also behind either them or McKinsey, which is McKinsey
It's the
is
same.
the same thing, just the other. They're
I think they're
rival
bigger. McKinsey's bigger.
Okay. They're the same people who said HBO Max or HBO should go to HBO Max.
And then they said you should go to Max.
Yeah, and now just this week or last week, no, you guys should just be HBO. And every single time,
It's not Max. It's HBO.
They were charged millions and millions of dollars.
Not even infinite dollars.
Well, it's like the same logo, but it's just a different color. I still, until recently, had the HBO Max button on my Apple TV, and I finally was just like, let me just delete this.
Yeah.
It took years.
get
I
it.
would still sometimes drunkenly click it.
Okay.
And then I'd be like, why isn't this working? Did Stanley cancel his account?
Oh, yeah, you did hit me up. And you're like, what the fuck, dude? It was like, I don't know, man. Just you have to fucking take care of your own home. Now that you know what Deloitte does, let's rewatch the commercial to see if that helps you.
So, okay, to be clear, Deloitte interviews people. They're experts.
And then gives company strategy.
They individually TED Talk people.
Yes. Yeah.
And then turn that into the most boring possible way to read information.
Actionable
and
data.
they charge money for access to that.
So wait. They also call it actionable data.
Yeah.
These are all just fake terms.
Could
This
any
doesn't-
of
none
those
this
companies
means
just talk to that guy for $3,000?
That's a good question.
Here's what that's like the on paper, the history they taught you in school type of thing.
Okay.
The real story.
Give us the real shit,
The real
Nick.
story is that let's say you own some sort of company. You're in a restaurant. Hey, I'm thinking of doing this acquisition. I want to buy this one. I want to buy the competitor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it. I don't need anyone to fucking tell me yes or no.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. But I need to show my board or whoever owns other shares of the company that I've done my due diligence, and that actually Deloitte recommends that we buy the company.
Mm-hmm.
So you're basically just paying.
And you all trust Deloitte, right?
So you're paying for a rubber stamp. You're paying for an imprimatur
I see.
You're buying permission to do a thing you wanted to do anyway.
How long has Deloitte existed? I don't like the
that
way
I
that's
don't know.
pronounced, by the way, with the way it's spelled Deloitte.
I know it's hard. I didn't know it was Deloitte for a long time.
That I don't know.
McKinsey's much easier to
It
look.
is
All right,
easier. That's why they're bigger, probably.
all right.
It's
Couple
easier to say.
things. Natty Ice. First off, find when Deloitte was founded. Just
Well, we can find it. She pulled up Deloitte.com.
just go to Wikipedia. I'm sure they don't have the fucking.
I'm
dates
bitching you
plastered.
about. I bet they're fucking related to the Pinkertons or some shit. Some
Well,
old timey
could be.
Western shit.
Yeah.
You're not gonna guess what year it is.
1823.
You're really close, actually.
Told you it was some
a
Pinkerton
little sooner than that.
Okay. Wait, so what's that? Tell me.
1870.
It's in between those. It's 1845.
Holy shit!
Dead middle of the Civil War?
What? Yeah, they were going.
Turns out slavery wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
Man, I say, sir.
I say. Deloitte put us down this road.
Get some more of that ice in you.
It's hot. It's hot now.
It's hot here too. It's humid here as well. Not
It's
a
a
dry.
dry. It's a
heat.
dry heat.
It's a dry heat out there. Not dry here. Very warm.
I have the website too, if you
Yeah,
want.
let's take a look.
Let's take a
at what
look
they
at
did.
the Deloitte website.
Do you think they have a 24-hour number?
Absolutely.
Almost certain.
Can we call them and be like, hey, what
Yeah, that you need to be able to access them during your daughter's 9th
That's a good-
birthday.
yeah.
Of
Oh,
course,
yeah,
their
it's
phone
fact
is
check.
open 24 hours.
Imagine being at your daughter's birthday party and you have a pool.
Mhm.
And then all you're thinking about is the reputation of the company you don't own.
It's so fucking
That's life
dystopian.
on planet Earth.
All right,
It's so dystopian.
Let's click around their website. Let's see what they got here.
I mean, it's all.
What are we trying to look at?
It's corporate speak. Like it's impossible to even figure out.
2025 smart manufacturing.
We can decide what industry you guys want to say that you're from.
Entertainment. No?
Financial services, technology, media, and telecommunications.
Media entertainment. That's you guys.
Yeah,
Actually, I went to Deloitte I gave them a bunch of episodes.
I went to
of the podcast.
Deloitte, and I'll tell you this: worst meal I ever had.
Really, it's terrible.
Yeah. Oh no, that was Des Moines.
Oh shit. And they told me that we need to just say we're Christians.
Yeah. Yeah. It turns out, we're trad thoughts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We have to go.
Yeah. Just go. Wait, did you click that?
I did, and it wasn't giving me anything.
Wow.
Here, let's try energy.
All right.
No, it's
nothing clicks.
They're clicking. It's loading. It might be Gas's problem and not their website problem. You're right. It's Deloitte's problem.
This is big Deloitte's problem.
Well, just read the header. Gen AI reimagines how golfers tap into the rule. Who cares?
Hold on.
Like,
I golf. Click on that.
Actually, you do golf. You should analyze.
Oh, the golf one works.
I think they put golf right up at the top because they know it's a bunch of people trying to justify their jobs who are going to get there and get distracted by the golf thing.
100%.
Somebody's like, "Yo, your company's in trouble? Hit up Deloitte," and they go, "These seem."
I like this golf.
These guys seem pretty on point. I took a stroke and a half off my game.
Is that good?
Humans have played golf in one form or another for hundreds of years. Generative artificial intelligence, Gen AI, is just getting started. What role will it play in golf's future? Given the technology's vast potential, the United States Golf Association, USGA, an organization I've never heard of, is not the PGA or Live Golf. That means it doesn't matter.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
I fucking love Live.
It's the third one.
Actually, before you get back to this, Liv said they're going to be doing stuff in Qatar. Oddly enough.
Really?
Yeah.
We should go.
I mean, it sounds great, right?
Yeah.
Like, it sounds really fun.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
A leading voice in golf since 1894 was eager to discover how Gen AI could be implemented to enhance how golfers and fans connect to experience the game. It's gotten smaller. I can't read that. Yeah.
I mean,
my eyes are pretty good.
Guess what? This text was also generated by AI.
Yeah, it's really not a good read.
Certainly, yeah.
The rules of golf were formed.
Oh,
No, I'm not going down a goddamn Netflix style timeline.
The solve.
Oh my god!
It's framed like the situation, the solve, the impact.
This is good. Now let's replay the commercial. Now that we know what Deloitte does.
Okay.
And your company's merger is turning on you. Time isn't on your side.
Should
But the
easily be an
team is
IBS medicine commercial.
specialists who know data, strategy, and finance.
Ben, what do you got for me?
Not what, it's who.
Hi, everyone. The dream team.
A team that knows you can't enjoy your daughter's big day, worried about your company's reputation. Deloitte. Together makes progress.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, that commercial made me forget what Deloitte does. What does Deloitte do?
It takes money from people. That's their job. They take money from people. That's what Deloitte does.
Basically.
It turns money into. It's a machine that turns money into spent money.
That's it. That's the fucking tagline for their fucking company.
And you need them so that you can buy what you were going to buy anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's just telling your boss that Deloitte said it was okay.
Literally, exactly.
Dude, they are the Pinkertons.
Yeah, it's fucking evil.
It's exactly like
It's evil.
old timey. It's JP. It's fucking the Rothschilds.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Credit to them, you know.
Yeah, I mean, big ups.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
of
up?
course.
I said forget about it.
I mean, they've been around almost as long as this podcast.
I said forget about it, cuz.
What up? Paul Walker, rest in peace, cuh.
Rest in peace, God.
All right, we're gonna wrap up.
When a nigga talk stupid and you want to say something, hit him with the
Cuz.
button.
What do you want to go to for our last?
We have a input. I don't know what it is.
What?
So speaking of evil with Deloitte, do you know about the evil of McKinsey? Is their justification is for layoffs. So their kind of thing is like, oh, McKinsey said it's okay to lay all these people off, so they don't get the responsibility of like firing.
They'll say the consultants came in. They said for the company to survive.
So you're just paying a guy to come in and tell you it's okay to lay people off that you were going to lay off anyway.
Yeah. They'll give you like an exact number that's made up.
Because you as a business owner.
Yeah, because you go, we're thinking about this, and they'll go,
we can make that work.
Yeah, they're like 700 more in there.
Yeah.
It's what's it called? CYA, cover your ass. So it's like we got to lay these people off. We're going to, actually. But it would be nicer if McKinsey said we should. We're going to do it anyway, actually.
But
if we have that piece of paper that says we recommend you do the layoffs, we look a little bit better.
And oddly enough, the amount of money we paid to McKinsey could have saved some of those
Well,
people's
what could you
jobs.
do?
I mean, come on. It's a greater good. Bottom line here, people. Fuck.
I got kind of two things I want to ask you about on here.
Go for it.
All right, what is this domestic terrorism thing?
Oh, the guy that's running the domestic terrorism that Trump put in. It's a little bit old, but it's just the fucking throw up that guy's picture. The guy that like was working at a grocery store last year is now the head of domestic.
What grocery store?
I'm not sure. I'm not. Maybe a Publix. I don't know where he's from.
Prestige, baby?
Not an Aldi.
He's not from Manhattan, dog.
Okay. there we go.
Wait, who is this guy? Why is that the Rizzler?
Thomas Fugatti.
Fugatti?
And yes, that's a Rizzler.
Come
logo.
on, that's not his name.
Thomas Fugatti, 22 years old.
Fact check.
He's now oversees the $18 million domestic homeland security program.
I mean, good for him.
Well, what's the program? Click the article. I mean, that guy looks like a hand job. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure he stinks. Graduated from college last year with a degree in politics. He celebrated in a social media post. Oh, let's scroll down. I don't understand what he's doing.
Yeah, it's a good question. I guess he's in charge of where this $18 million is to stop domestic terrorism. It's domestic terrorism. It's within the borders of the country is what he's in charge of.
Is there a lot of domestic terrorism?
I don't know. I don't know what qualifies as domestic terrorism.
I personally don't consider any lone wolf domestic terrorism.
Okay.
That's just me.
Okay.
So I guess it would be like the Klan?
Like a cell, like a sleeper cell type thing, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, most cells in America are sleepy.
Oh, yeah. It's cozy. Not really. Wait, hold on. It reminds me. Remember when remember at like the end of last year, there was the Cybertruck blew up?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And they said there was a sleeper cell in Houston, and then we never heard anything about it.
Never again.
Well, there's a lot of this. There was the bombing at the AT&T building in Dallas or something. It was on Christmas.
Oh no, it wasn't Dallas. It was
Nashville.
Yeah.
Nashville. That's Nashville.
And
it was gone. Just Even the Vegas shooter in 2017, they just like, yep. FBI just did the shoulder shrug. We don't know what happened
because he was in the CIA. Because that's why.
Yeah,
that's why.
he clearly.
He was.
How do you get that many shots off?
I mean, that it doesn't make any.
That's one of the more interesting.
Nobody else in the hotel heard it. I mean, I get it. It's Vegas.
It's so weird, that fucking story, man. It's so crazy. And then his brother gets caught with kiddie porn like a week after that. And the brother was like, "Yeah, my brother." He was talking about his brother, the shooter. It's like, yeah, he never was ever felt off. And then he shows up in fucking Vegas at that hotel with 1 million bullets.
Yeah, all the bullets.
Yeah, he had all of the bullets.
Yeah, he had more bags than like Reese Witherspoon in a movie showing up to a hotel.
Yes, exactly.
But they were all bullets.
It's legally bullet. Should be that
Yeah.
rom-com. Yeah. Can we make a rom-com about that?
With AI, you can now.
Yes.
And the other thing, I saw this. I didn't even actually read the thing. I'm not going to tell you, but I did send you this to put on here. This dating in DC post just made me laugh.
All right, so let's put it up.
Yeah. It's on Instagram. It's from the post. Yeah, it's just
Washington's most outrageous MAGA correspondent Natalie Winters dishes on dating in DC. In quotes, most men are gay.
And it's just too.
Well,
and that's AI. It looks like, at least it looks AI generated. That picture, not the
of the two of these guys that are gay.
Yeah.
No, I bet that's two guys.
I don't know. No, it's definitely AI.
No, I think that's two guys.
What's the green hat say?
Yeah, what's the green hat say?
Make America
hard again?
Beautiful. Make America beautiful.
MABA.
MABA.
Is that guy the National Park Secretary or some such? Can you pull up this actual article? Just type that in a Google machine and pull up the article in the post. Because I'm just curious about this. I sent this to you and I was like, we should talk about this. Because I think it's funny, because that was a pretty lady.
Oh, yeah.
She can't find a not gay guy in
Not in DC, dude. They're all hunting for dick. DC.
Hunter Biden moved
to a place without Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I feel like Trump Jr. He's trying to get pussy. Kid Rock's there a lot now. I feel like he's a fucking pussy hound.
Mm-hmm.
But he's in that Beau Bear.
I think I think
Is he really?
I think so.
I'm just gonna believe
I
this
just heard-
this journalist lady.
Yeah, they're all
everyone's
gay.
gay.
I mean, you'd be gay to not fuck that lady. She's pretty hot.
She's attractive.
Natalie Winters
I
is
think
dishing the dirt on dating in D.C.
She worked for Steve Bannon.
She said, people who run in the Capitol's political power circles are gay. I think most men are gay in D.C. Either are out or closeted, depending on whether they're Democrat or Republican. Well, tracks.
Uh-huh.
Would you think? I think if you want to be in politics, you're probably kind of gay.
I mean, if you
It
want
doesn't pay that well.
It doesn't pay that well.
no,
it pays
but
like
it
dog
gives you
shit.
access to fucking be able to make money though.
Event maybe.
Yeah, you guys say congressman and senator, but yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that aren't that working.
Yeah. It's just like I think if you're doing that, it's
It's-
not fun.
It's like going to LA to become an actor. That's the same. It's the same
Yeah.
exact fucking thing at this
I
point.
think mostly they're gay.
And that's a lot of gay or gay for pay.
Well, I think they're just gay.
I think a lot though. I mean, look, there's freak offs in DC. We all know this.
Yeah. Remember that guy who posted he was in like the fucking leather dad. He was in like leather like sub gear in in some of the rooms, like videotaping himself.
Oh yeah.
You never found out who he worked for.
Nope. Interesting, huh?
Seems like a journalist should be able to figure that out once they had, his name.
It's pronounced journalist. Like Jiff. What? This woman is a modern day. I'm gonna call her
Sacagawea?
Edward R. Murrow. And she's blown the fucking top off that there's gay people in DC and it's mostly men.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
I mean, also, I don't know. Lindsey Graham,
Definitely probably gay.
straight. Oh, gay. Yeah,
He's
definitely
probably
gay.
gay.
Definitely
Probably gay. Barney Frank was gay.
Yeah,
And that was an ugly man.
a lot of people say Obama was gay. That guy went on Tucker.
I remember that episode. I saw that from start to finish.
You watched that whole thing?
From start to finish, the second it came out.
Yeah,
Really?
fucking
No,
the guy started saying to
yeah.
me, "Fucking like check this shit out."
I streamed it from Twitter to my Apple TV. I was like, let's go, baby, full screen.
I just don't think it's true.
I didn't see.
Look who's part of Lame Street.
I
Even
withhold
though
judgment.
Obama is gay, I don't think he's smoking crack with that guy.
Do you know who follows me on X?
Hmm?
Barack Obama.
Really?
That's 100% true.
Still?
Still.
Why do you think that is? Explain.
He's gay. And Nick's a
wants to-
twink.
He wants to fucking rail out Nick DeLeon.
In 2007 or 8, there was an Obama event. I went to New York University. And so there was an Obama
Hold on.
event.
I believe I have a drop for this somewhere. Hold on.
Find it. Cool dude alert. I really didn't know where you were going. That was perfect.
I feel better now.
Hold on, let me pick this name you just dropped. All right, go ahead.
So there was a campaign event near the school. I went. It was literally in the same room as the old Patrice O'Neill show, Web Junk 20.
Okay.
Because I used to watch that, and I walked into the room. I was like, "Holy!"
It was Web Junk.
I like how
2.0.
you were more starstruck by the room
You're right.
Patrice used
Yes.
to be in.
Yes.
than
Well,
Obama.
was he there? No, I don't think he
Then the
was
drone god.
in there. It was his staff. So it might have been like John Fat. All the positive America guys were probably in that room.
Yeah.
So you do the
paused up guys. What?
You do the event, yada yada. You leave, you put your name, your phone number, email address. Twitter had just come out. So they're like, if you have a Twitter, put your Twitter. So I put my Twitter, and being the road tech correspondent, I had a Twitter, of course,
Yeah, of
at
course.
the time. And they
Blue
followed.
check, old school blue check.
Old school. blue
Hell
check.
yeah.
I didn't pay for that.
All right.
Now I do. So what? Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I still do. I still send him money.
But that's if you go to my Twitter account, my ex account. See who follows me.
He's gonna unfollow you.
Barack
We
Obama?
found out Trump listens to the show last week. Well, at least Barron does.
Oh,
I
Barron
can see
definitely
that.
does.
Why isn't he here?
He got fat and doesn't want to be seen in public right now.
Is that true?
Barron
I saw
gained
that
some weight.
rumor.
I s-
Oh, he's also an NYU, a fellow NYU man. Ah,
hit it. Hit that shit. I'm sick of him dropping
I
this.
don't know where it is. Here it is.
Just hit it. Cool dude alert.
cool dudes alerts.
Sorry, it's not fucking plural.
Wait, is there a rumor that Barron Trump he hit the freshman 15?
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, I heard Trump hit the freshman 15 and Epstein's Island.
Oh,
Bang bang!
That's the show for tonight.
This has been High Side Radio. Good night.